Yeah, so we're going to go over a couple of support resistance as we go on. We're going to be labeling them as well. But the most important thing is you need to keep posting charts. If you're in groups, if you are in, let's say, in like whatever, like mention groups and stuff, if you don't post charts, you're not going to get better, right? You have to post charts. Most people are shy about it. Trust me, I was shy as well, but you have to post charts. How to plot support resistances on zones, especially on a 30-minute. You read them so accurately. I try to plot them. Yeah, so if you try to copy, that's not going to work either, right? You have to truly understand. Again, you have to post charts. What I do is after I'm done with my streams is I open my chart and I map out the candles. I start pointing out the candles that things I missed out, things I should have taken, things I could have, done better. So I always do that. Trading breakouts, yep, we're going to do this as well. Entry stop loss, we're going to go over this as well. Breaking down time frames from high to monthly, weekly, we're going to do this as well. Small stop losses as losses always seem too big. Yeah, well, if your losses seem too big, that means you're using a big risk or you're using a big stop loss. Because if your losses are big, your either risk is too big or your stop is too big. Spotting differences between good and bad trades. So we're going to do this as well. Actually, we're going to try to do 10 New York sessions, so 2 weeks. Closing winning trades too early. Key levels, we're going to go over. Key levels are basically high time frame levels, so we're going to go over this as well. Entering positions, we're going to see as well. I seem to be struggling with entry points. I think I confused myself with different levels and where to enter, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's very important. I mean, I think what most people do is most people focus on getting the best entry, right? But that should not be your focus. Your focus should be on how to get the best stop loss. That's the first thing. You need to identify identifying a stop loss. It comes first. Everything else comes second. Okay. Managing losses. How a loss impact you negatively. What can you do about it? Toward trade loss all the money. Yeah. If you take a loss, the best thing you can do is to close the charts and come back the next day. That's it. There's no strategy. There's no nothing. The only strategy is to close the charts and come back the next day, or tell your wife or mom about the loss you had, because then they will, they'll say things to you and you will say, okay, I'm not going to trade. Help cutting losses short and holding profits. Okay, so this help cutting losses short. This is I'm working on content. For this, I'm working on content, and that content is going to be like what confirmations you can look, what confirmations you see in the charts that will tell you that, hey, Mr. Trader, this is the time where you should be closing your loss now. So I'm working on that content. Is my volume okay? Can everyone hear me? No problems? No problems? Okay, I'll take that silence as no problems. Perfect. So I would need some sort of interaction. We got 49 people here. It's Saturday morning. Sometimes it's almost like afternoon in some places. So I need interaction. If price action shows that price is going to drop and there is volatility at the time of the trade, but candles are left or not. Oh, okay. If it seems like price will drop and the candles to the left are not clean, is it still okay to take a sell? Yeah, so we're going to go over that as well. I hope the market does give us some sort of those situations. So we're going to go over that as well. Perfect. So I'm going to put this to the side. I'm going to close my browser here. Is that something important open? No, not really. So I'm going to close my browser. Browsers are closed. Oh, okay. So what we need is a random date here. So I'll go to my other keyboard here. Random date generator. So we're going to be simulating GJ here. This is a simulator we use. So we're going to be simulating GJ. We're going to see what we can find out with GJ here. Third number of dates this. Let's start with 2018, January up till October, and let's do till May. All right, so we're going to start with Sundays. Start with Sundays, get dates. Do we like any background music? I think we should get some background music. We get some background music. All right, so these are the dates anyway. Let's start with April, February, 25th February. Yeah, let's do 25th February. Okay, okay. Silence, I'll take silence as a yes. Remember that. 26th February, so download. All right, so this is the Soft Forex simulator. You can download it from softforex.com. I'm gonna put the link right over here. .softforfx.com. This is it. We got softforfx.com. You can download it from there. New simulation. All right, so we're gonna choose GJ. What was it? February. Oh, it was 2018. February 25th. Sunday. Currency is going to be in pounds. We have no choice. We're going to start with 2,000. Change this to New York close. And leverage, we're going to use. So this basically means how many candles you want to see in the charts back. You know, so I'm going to switch this to 100 because I want to see 100. Actually, let's do 200. I want to see 200 candles in the past. I'm going to start simulation. You're going to get this box, right? After this, oh, I have the old version here. That's okay. Get the charts in from the daily. Actually, let's get it from the weekly. I don't really look at the weekly much, but you know, some people find it useful, so we're going to go with the daily. Weekly, daily. We got the 4 hour. We got the 1 hour. We got the 30-minute. We got 15, and that's about it. 5-minute, maybe. I don't think so. I don't think we need 5 minutes. I don't really look at 5 minutes myself, so I don't think we need it. 30, 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, weekly. Perfect. All right. So what we're going to do is we will create. Actually, we're going to do naked charts. Oh, wow. Look at that gap. God damn. 60 pip gap at market open. How do you even? All right. So we're going to bring naked charts here all across the board. And weekly. All right, perfect. So we got the daily. So the thing is, this is the New York. This is the market open, right? If you look at the spread, we got 12-pip spread. So what we're going to do is we're going to move towards a New York session time. So we're going to choose the time frame here, and we're going to move towards New York session time. Actually, let me see how the tick data is moving. Wow. Okay. So something about gaps, right? Let me explain something about gaps. So when price opened, actually, let's do this, right? So we have this gap. So now the gap is up over here. Let me just play this here for a sec. Let me just wait for it to come down. Move a little bit. Okay. Perfect. So when you have gap, right? So you got to see where was the recent price action, right? Recent price action was down over here. Down over here. This was the recent price action. So now when you're looking at this price action right here, what you see here is that, okay, this might have been some sort of a resistance here, right? When this is some sort of a resistance, you know that if the gap has happened, the gap is going to respect this area. It might get respected as resistance here, right? Because that's why gaps happen. And this is just for educational purposes here. So if you go next candle, you see that this candle did actually respect this gap. So now the question is, will this gap get filled or not? You know, this gap will only get filled if price breaks below this resistance, now turned support. So we're going to move towards our, oh yeah, see, it broke down and filled it. Perfect. So we're going to go towards our New York session here. So this is London Open, 3 a.m., 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 a.m. Eastern, right? So this is 6 a.m. Eastern. So first of all, we're going to look at the weekly. Weekly seems like, you know, it tapped into a support, kind of like there's like a wick up on the top. The weekly candle can potentially fill that wick, but you know, it's the weekly. So we're going to keep this weekly bias in mind. Let's go towards the daily. Daily is actually bouncing from some sort of a support. What's this? The browser. Let's close this. Okay. Daily is bouncing off from support. So now this is what you got to do. When you're looking at 6 a.m. on the software is 13 a.m. Yes, Jacob. So what you got to do is first, you have to make sure, you have to see the time frame you're looking at. You have to see that, okay, on this time frame, where is the most recent resistance and support, right? So when we're looking at the daily time frame, the most recent support is down over here, around 148, 900. That's the most recent support. And then you look at, okay, where's the most recent resistance? So then you draw your resistance. So maybe this is your most recent resistance. This is on the daily time frame, right? This is all what you look at, your daily most recent support and resistance. Now what do you do next? The next thing you do is you go towards your 4-hour time frame. Actually, let's copy this here. Let's copy, and then we go to the 4-hour time frame, and this is our 4-hour zones here. So now when we zoom in, now obviously up over here, this is our daily zone, right? But we're also looking at this area here for the 4-hour. This is our 4-hour resistance now. Because look, this is where the market opened, and now we're coming back up to the same area. But what you also have to look at is the previous 4-hour was bullish. It's coming up from support. So if the previous 4-hour was bullish, this could possibly mean that maybe the next 4-hour can continue going up to fill this range, which is around like 150. Wow, 150. What's the GJ's current price? 130 something? Man, we were high up for GJ here. That's crazy. Okay, anyway, so this is the thing. Now what you're looking for is maybe price is going to break this area, but you have to understand this area, this is a resistance. It might seem like 4 hours is going to break it, but we have to look at it on the 1-hour time frame here as well. So now we go to the smaller time frame. So this is what we're doing, a high time frame to a smaller time frame breakdown. So we're going to look at the 1-hour time frame right now. And when we look at the 1-hour time frame, the 1-hour candle has closed bearish right here. You see this candle? This candle is bearish. So when we look left, looking left, what do we see? Where's my zoom? Oh, there it is. So when you're looking left, you see this resistance here, price opened here, and then it fell down, right? When market opened. And when you look further left, you see that there's this 1-hour candles where they had some sort of issues, right? So 1-hour candle came down, had some sort of issues, and then it fell down. So what are the chances that the 1-hour candles are going to have issues here again? There might be some high chances, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the 30-minute time frame and see what's going on, right? Because at this point, this 1-hour candle can maybe push up or whatever. So we're going to go to the 30-minute time frame and see what's happening. Okay, so the 30-minute time frame. So if we're looking for sells, so remember the 1-hour candle closed bearish. This potentially this could mean, okay, well, the next candle should respect the high and continue moving down. So we're going to let this play, and we're going to go to the 30-minute time frame. And 30-minute time frame is the next. This candle closed bullish. Now here's the thing. This candle closed bullish, which would mean the next candle would continue going up, right? But at the same time, you're looking at this area here to the left, this consolidation, right? So maybe this is the highest point it might go till. We don't know, right? So we got to wait to see if this current 30-minute candle is going to break above or not. That's the most important thing. Now we got to wait. We got to wait to see if this candle will close above this area or not. That's it. Because if it closes above this area, then you have a higher chance for price to continue up to this area right here, 153 380, but we don't know whether it's going to close above there or not. So we have to kindly wait. Oh, actually, we also have to check if there's any news. Let's see here. Any news? Ooh, we got some euro. Draghi is speaking. Awesome. So 15-minute. All right. So we're going to just forward this 30-minute candle and see how it closes. Oh, see? Look where it closed, the 30-minute candle. Look at it. This was resistance. It closed below resistance. Does this mean a buy? Can someone tell me? Does this mean that this is a good buy now? No, it closed. Oh, someone said sell. Okay, so the sell is not going to work because the candles are still bullish. Candles, you have to understand this. When you're looking for buys or sells, so when you're looking for buys, right? When you look for buys, I hope people are making notes, because if you don't make notes and then you ask me questions later on, it really pisses me off. So you have to make notes. If you're looking for buys, you have to make sure price is at a support, and then you have to make sure that the candles are closing bullish, the 30-minute or the 1 hour. This is just basic information. If you're looking for buys and if price is at resistance, this is going to be a very, very bad buy. You cannot take buy when price is at a resistance, right? Because you have to wait for price to break above resistance first. So we don't know what's happening. So if you look on the 1 hour, see the 1 hour? 1 hour broke the high of the previous 1 hour, and we don't know what's going on. Look, now the 30-minute is breaking the low of the previous 30-minute. This will be a sell if we have a bearish candle closing at this resistance. But so far, we don't have a bearish candle closing at this resistance, so it's not a sell, right? At the same time, we don't have a candle closing bullish above resistance, so it's not a buy. So what do? We wait for this candle to close. So we go forward, see what happened. It wasn't a sell, wasn't a buy, but the candle went up. So some people would have taken this trade. This has been a very aggressive trade, a very, very bad aggressive trade. So the 1 hour candle closed bullish, right? Check this out. 1 hour candle closed bullish. Now we are looking for buys. Makes sense? And the only reason we are looking for buys is that we want now a retest. Exactly, Simon's right. We want a retest and then fly. So the 30-minute candle has to come down. It has to come down and create some sort of a support. Or even if it comes down here, we can have a stop below here. Let's see how much we're going to risk. We're going to risk 2% per trade. Stops we're going to use is 13 pips. Right? So we're looking at the time. Candle. Oh, whoa, too fast. See, now, the candle is coming this fast down, right? Now look how fast the candle came down in the first 7 minutes. When it's coming down this fast, I don't like it. Now look at the 15-minute here, right? Look at this 15-minute. So this is your resistance. Let's copy this line here from the 30-minute, right? Let's copy this line. So 15 minutes. So now for price to continue going up, you want candles to form something like this, like this, making higher highs and higher lows. But when you have a candle that forms like this, then you're like, I think there's a little interruption in the uptrend, right? So when this candle came down, and I'm looking at the 15-minute, and I see that the 15-minute candle, this one, it broke the low of the previous one. I'm kind of thinking to myself, well, why did it do that? Because we had resistance here, price was creating support here. So this candle should have respected the low of the previous candle and kind of, continued going up, but it's breaking that low. So that to me for a buy, it just seems very shady, So what I'm going to do, I'm just probably going to wait, because look how fast the 30-minute candle came down, man. There's no trade so far. Let's look at the 1 hour. Yeah, look at that 1 hour. Wow, look at that 15-minute. Coming down hard. There's no trade right now, because look, we don't know whether price is closing above resistance or is closing below support. We have no idea. looking at the 4 hour, 4 hour is still open, man. We don't know whether it's gonna go above or below. We just have no clue. So we're just gonna probably just wait, I guess. 30-minute candle is about to close in 3, 2, 1, and close. 30-minute candle closed, bearish. So could this mean that we are heading down? Maybe a retest and then up. Let's look at 15 minutes. 15-minute candle closed with no wick. It closed below a support kind of thing. So, I mean, now, okay. Now, if it's closing below this resistance, right? It's closing below this resistance. Now you have to map out your targets. Of course, this is not a buy now because look, the same thing happened over here and the same thing's happening over here. So this is a fake out. You know, this is a fake out. So first of all, you have to identify your stop loss. Can someone tell me where the stop loss is going to be? Can someone tell me where the stop loss is going to be here? Above the 1 hour candle. Perfect. Right here. Yeah. Awesome. Perfect. Someone annotated. That's beautiful. Right? So let's measure that stop. That stop is going to be, holy, 24 pips. Right? So now if price is heading down, you're marking up your targets. Right? So when you're looking left, all we see is that there is a box created right over here. There's a box. After that box is broken, you have clean moves down till this area, right? So you have all this range here, man. All this range here. This is a 30 pip range. 30 pip range. So I think all this range can get filled. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait for a little pullback and then we're going to see if we can get this range filled. But the only problem is now price has to break out of this consolidation. So if you look at the time, this is 7:30 a.m. NY open is about to be in 30 minutes. And, you know, like once price is going to break out of this box, it should potentially drop. But we're going to try to get some positions in if price retraces, because seems like if this is a retest area, price should come up to do a retest. You know, because we want a nice stop loss. So we're gonna wait for a little retest because can't enter right now. Just can't. How big is this drop? 7 pips. See, 8 pip drop, 7 pip drop. Doesn't make any sense. What can you do if it does not retest? Well, Raphael, if it doesn't retest, then no trade. Because you need to have a good stop loss, right? So this candle is about to close in 10 simulation minutes. 8 simulation minutes. Look at that. There's no trade. Still waiting. And 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, close. Perfect. See that close? Look at this close. What's the sell stops at 149.70? 149.70. All right. Let's place a sell stop for Lars, which is 13 pips away. 13 pips away, sell stop. Perfect. We have a sell stop for Lars. Now, if you look at the 1 hour candle, look at this 1 hour candle, man. This is awesome. This 1 hour candle, the previous one broke out of this resistance, which was also, okay, so the previous one broke out of this resistance, and then it also respected this resistance. Then we had a breakout candle, right? And then this next candle closed below resistance. It also closed below this bullish candle's open. You know, so now the idea about sells, it's apparent now. It's I mean, I would say sells based on the 1 hour time frame. So yeah, it's going to be a pretty big stop. You know, so I'd say take a, so now if I'm going to have a 13 pip stop, let's see. I should be entering around 149, let's say 149.900. Yeah, 149.900 would be a good entry. It's coming up. Ooh, see this 1 hour candle? See how it's forming? Oh, is this our entry right here? Let's look at the 30-minute. The 30-minute is 30 minutes doing a retest, right? Let's look at the, so this is a fake out. This move up was a fake out right here. This move up was a fake out. You had resistance here, price broke out. This candle couldn't do a retest, came back down. This candle is potentially doing a retest to continue down. And if it couldn't maintain its momentum bullish, it will maintain its momentum bearish. So, you know, the candles are still about to close here. Oh, whoa, 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 what are you doing here? Let's look at the 1 hour candle. See, now here's the thing, right? If this 1 hour candle breaks the high of the previous 1 hour candle, let's take a look at this trade. All right. See, if this 1 hour candle breaks the high of the previous 1 hour candle, then we can close our trade before it hits stop loss. Because if that high gets broken, then that means price is going up. So we want to make sure that high doesn't get broken, because, you know, price should make lower highs and lower lows. And oh, look at this 30-minute candle just closed. 30-minute candle closed. See where it closed. See where the 30-minute candle closed. It closed below that resistance. It went all the way high and then closed below that resistance, man. Okay, nice. So if this plays out and the 4 hour candle closes bearish, there's a very high chance that the next 4 hour candle can continue going bearish. So the 30-minute candle is still open. We have this little support to cross. Once we cross this support and the 30-minute candle closes bearish, we have all this clean candles here to the left where price can come into. Let me draw these here. See this? All this clean candles where price can come into. After this support, there's this clean candle drop. So that's kind of what we're aiming for here. We got the 30-minute candle closing soon. Our sell stop is activated. Large sell stop. I think it was a little early, but still played out. It's moving. We're looking at TP. Oh, we have 25 pips. Close one position. Put one at break even. Oh, wow. It's actually falling here. Let's look at the 1 hour. It's pretty good. 1 hour is pretty good. We're coming towards target. Though now see, look. Now this position we can close and put stops at break even on the sell stop. That's it. But look at the time. We came at 6 a.m. 6:13. So it's been 3 hours. We took the trade after 2 hours. We waited for candles, because at first candles were at resistance. We didn't know what they were doing. This candle broke out. This candle had to do a retest. But looking at the 15-minute, this candle broke the low. We're like, yeah, we don't know what's happening. And then, you know, price made a low right here, came up. We identified this as a fake out. First of all, we identified a stop. When the stop loss was identified, then we placed our entry. You know, so now price is just, now it's a risk-free trade. 4 hour candle has closed bearish. It closed with no wick at the bottom, which generally means that price will continue moving bullish. But since our position is in a break even, so we don't, that doesn't really matter. Right? So let's go towards the next New York session. So probably we're going to close this trade here. Let's just zoom out a bit. Zoom out a bit on the 4 hour. See, 4 hours is now in the range. 4 hours is in the range, but we identified a trade based on the smaller. Oh wow, it's coming back down. All right, so we're probably gonna trail this stop loss above the previous 1 hour candle high, right? So 30-minute, yeah. See, so we've trailed the stop above the previous 30-minute and the 1 hour candle, because if this is continuing down, right, the candles should not break the high of the previous candle. So that's how you trail your stops. Because if you think candles are making lower highs and lower lows, then it should continue doing lower highs and lower lows. Raja, swing trader. Oh no, man, like my trades get stopped out most of the times. This is just an anomaly. Yeah, I'm probably going to close this here. All right, so let's go towards New York session, the next one. Oh, wow, it fell all the way down. Okay, no problem, mate. So see how price came up and now it's respecting the same resistance we had. This is really fun to watch. Oh, we broke out. Oh, we broke back in. Damn. Oh, we broke back out again. We broke back in again. Oh, we broke back out. This is the London Open. All right, 4, 5, 6 a.m. This is 6 a.m. So what do we do when we first come to the charts? We clean up our charts. We remove everything from the charts, and then we redo our charts. Remove everything. Actually, we'll remove the 4 hour as well. All right, let's look at the daily here. So daily is still in the range. Daily did nothing. The previous daily candle closed bearish. Would you ever set a TP or just hope for the best when you return to the charts? I don't understand that question, but what I'm doing here is what I do live. That's what I'm doing. I don't hope for the best. So the daily candle, they respect support, you know, and then the daily candle, you know, it closed bearish, so this kind of a resistance. Now this daily candle is in the middle of a predicament. This daily candle doesn't know what to do because, you know, it went bullish, so it just started. Now it's coming back down. There's support near, so this daily candle doesn't know what to do. So we're going to go to a 4 hour time frame, and we're going to start to see if we can map something out. So now, hope people make this notes as well. Now, when candles are going bullish, this means candles are bouncing from support, right? This is like free mentorship session, man. Shit. So you have a support here because candles are going bullish, they're bouncing from support. You're like, okay, I'm going to just draw a support. So you draw your support. And then when candles are going bullish, you're trying to see where can they go till, you know? What's the area? If they're going bullish, when's the next stop is going to happen? That's what you're looking for right now. So the next stop is you look at the charts, you're like, okay, well, yeah, maybe this is some sort of a resistance because the previous 4 hour candle, this dumbass tried to go all the way up, but it came back down. So this area might be some importance, like 149, 500 area. You know, we're like, okay, perfect. Let's jump to the 1 hour time frame now. Let's see what we have on the 1 hour time frame. So we go to the 1 hour time frame and look at this. Look what we have on the 1 hour time frame. Yeah, right? So we had support, we had resistance, candle broke out, then candle broke back in. And now price is doing what? What's the price doing right now? Retest. Someone said retest fake out. Someone said ranging. DG and Anthony and Nest get the golden star. The rest, whoever said retest fake out retest, you get nothing because price is ranging right now. We don't know where the next candle is going to go. We have no idea where the next candle is going to go. So what are we going to do? We're going to map out our zones, right? And how do we do that? We're like, okay, if this is resistance and if price breaks out, where will it go? It will probably going to go up over here. Let's draw this here. It will probably go up over here, right? And if price breaks down, it will probably go up over here. So we're going to draw our target over here, right? So now we have two scenarios. If price breaks up, we go up 25 pips. If price breaks down, we go down, which is like 20 pips, right? So just by looking at this might be a little hard day to trade, but we're gonna see if we can make something out of it. 30-minute, yeah, same thing, just ranging, man. I mean, how big is this range? This is a 30 pip range. Let's see what happens. Let's see this. 30 minutes going bearish. See, if this 30-minute closes bearish, I think we can take a sell here going down. Maybe down to this support. 15-minute is closed. Yeah, I think we're going down. 15-minute, because we have resistance. We have resistance here. You know, so I think guys are right here. Middle of the range risky. Yeah, middle of the range risky, that's true. But at the same time, it couldn't maintain its move up. Just like what happened here on the right-hand side. So, I mean, if a stop, yeah, it's going to be a big stop. That's the whole problem. If price can come up a little bit, maybe up till 430 to have like a 10 pip stop. That would be good. Have a small stop loss, right? Oh, it's coming down. Oh, well. That's okay. Gotta wait for this candle to close. It's a retest in the range that previous resistance tapped again, but it's hard to trade. Yes. Oh, look at this. Look at this 30-minute candle. If this 30-minute candle closes bearish, and if we look at it in a way that this was resistance, this candle broke out, you know, this candle had to do a retest, but it came back in the range, and then these candles are trying to create some sort of a resistance to go down. This could be a risky trade, but as it will be a risky trade, what we're going to do, we're going to lower down our risk. Right? There we go. We're going to lower down our risk, because essentially what the trade that we want is down here. This trade right here. And we want a trade, or we want to trade up over here. But so far, these candles about to close bearish. There we go. We got 30-minute candle close. Oh, wow. Look at that. Bad trade. Bad trade. See, 30-minute candle closed. Yep, exactly. 30-minute candle also closed very weak. Bad trade. Close it. So we just got to wait. So now we have identified this as a range. So remember that question? What was that question? Where is it? Where's that question? Oh, I can't see it. Oh, yeah. So remember that question, stop loss. What was that question? Anyway, the question was like, how can I identify a good trading day or not? You know, so this is an example of a bad trading day, because look at the candles. So we just sit tight. So we just follow our plan and aim for a trade below this level to go down till here. Oh, we still don't have music. Let me get some music here. Okay, so this 1 hour candle is about to close in 3, 2. God damn, this is coming down. Oh, wow. Look at this 1 hour candle, man. Straight down. Now what do we do here? Wow. That 1 hour candle came straight down. Let's look at the 4 hour here. Oh, 4 hour is going down, 100%. 4 hour is 100% heading down. It's going to head down to fill this wick. See, so this is 7. So there are 2 hours left for this 4 hour candle to close, right? 2 hours left for this 4 hour candle to close. And seems like you can just picture it heading down till here. Yeah, 17, 18 pips, right? Which is this area here. But the thing is, we don't know whether it's going to be a retracement. Can't sell support. That's the problem. God damn. Give me a chance. Oh, yeah. There was no trade. There was no entry. Couldn't enter. just came straight down. But you know what the beauty of this move is? I'll tell you what the beauty of this move is. The beauty, so you know GJ is crazy. Yeah, exactly. But the beauty of this move is, let me tell you this right now, okay? For everyone who fucked up on Friday for no apparent reason, this is the beauty of this trade. This trade made a low, right? Entry on lower time frame? No, DG, you have to listen first. This trade made a low, right? It made a low. So when you look for entry on the smaller time frames, that means you are being greedy, you are having FOMO, you are breaking your plan, you're being all the issues that a new trader has. So there's no such thing as entry on lower time frame. Because if you can get an entry on a lower time frame and get stopped out, it just doesn't work. You know, 90% people, they go to the 1 minute and the 5 minute time frames to enter, and all 90% lose, you know, so why do that? So basically, okay, so here's the concept. Price made a low, right? Broke support. It has to do a retest. It has to create a resistance, and then it has to go down and retest the low. This is the concept. We will try to figure out here how to do that. So we're going to see what happens here. Because price has made a low right now, which is good. And that low should be respected. So we got to wait, man. I'm just not really happy that it, you know. But whatever. We'll wait and see what happens. Start of the new 30-minute candle, you know, so we got to wait for some sort of a retest here. So remember someone asked a question about, the question was about break and retest on the 1 hour. So trading breakouts on 1 hour support or resistance. This question, I hope it can be answered with a profitable trade. All right. So it's coming up. I don't know, man. Let's see here. Let's look on the 4 hour. 4 hour is just, I think 4 hours is just retracing for a continued push down. 1 hour is, obviously, you know, 1 hour is now retracing up as well. The 30-minute candle is bullish. The 15-minute is also bullish. So we have to wait, you know, because we don't know, the next candle can just go fucking, just keep going up because it's GJ. All right, the candle closed. 15-minute candle closed. 1 hour candle closed. Look, 1 hour candle closed bearish, but it's a weak bearish candle. This is the thing. This is a weak bearish candle. So we don't know whether it's going to, you know, what it's going to do. So we're going to wait. So we will wait and see what happens. Oh, wow, it dropped. It's dropping. Drop down to that area. Missed it. That's okay. But like, look, it was the first 15 minutes of this candle. It was the first 15 minutes of this candle. We have to stay patient. Patience is a virtue. We have to stay patient. Oh, look at that. Look at that move, GJ. Look at this. What the fuck is this 4 hour candle doing? Is it retracing again to fall again? Look at this. Look at this 15-minute candle. What do you do with this? There was no confirmation for sells. That's why I didn't sell it. So it's just now buy if it closes back in the range. Yes, exactly. 30-minute candle is closing. It closed with a gap. There's no news, but it closed with a gap. Up. With a gap up. But buy. All right, so we're going to take a buy for Simon here for 1% risk. And I don't know, this is spooking me out over here, man. Look at this spiking. Holy, I'm not going to touch GJ here. Look at this spiking behavior GJ is showing. Is it moving up? Is it moving down? God damn. Crazy. Craziness. Wow. Well, bad entry there. Yeah, I'm sorry. So we're just gonna, let's just wait. 15-minute about to close. 30-minute. Wow, man. I don't think the 30-minute is gonna go up. This is so retarded. Damn. So hard. 15 minutes about to close in 3, 2, 1, and boom. 15-minute close right now. Perfect. So we got the 15-minute close. It's closing back below this resistance. But this is a very, very hard trade, man. Honestly, this is very, very, very hard. But I do think that if it's coming down, I think it's gonna continue going down further. Do I wanna risk? Do I wanna risk something? Probably not. I think let's look at the daily here. Daily is going bearish. 4 hour is going bearish. It's got to go. I mean, I don't know. It has to go bearish. This 1 hour is still bearish. The 30-minute candle, the previous one closed above, but this might be a booby trap candle. I think this is a good sell. Yeah, I think this is a good sell because now I'm anticipating for the 4 hour candle close. So look, in 15, most people didn't really realize this, but the 4 hour candle closes in 15 minutes. So we might be able to get a push down over here on the 30 minute. Let's see if we get a continued push. But if this closes bearish below this area, we are continuing down. 100%. There's no doubt in my mind, boys. Got the pips. We have 2 pips, 3 pips, 4 pips. That's 6 pips. So since this was a risky trade, gonna put stops at break even. Oh, we got 11 pips over here. So close a percentage. 0.22. Close. Rest at break even. Yeah, this was very risky. This was very, very, I mean, there was no confirmations to enter, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Garbage. So this was a hard day to trade, right? Look at the time. It's 9 a.m. This is normally when I'm ending the day, you know. So this one was kind of hard, not gonna lie. All right, so let's move to the next New York session because this is still open. So now it's broken this low here. It should continue dropping. So might as well wanna. Oh, actually, let's keep this position here and break even. Wait for this 30-minute candle to close. Bring the stop down below the high, above the high of the current 1 hour candle. Now we're in profits. Okay, awesome. Let's close this. Close this. And, oh, wow. Looks like we're tapping into this area down here. Interesting. How is this still dropping? Oh, I don't know. It's the markets. But look, we've reached a support here, which is a support area on the 4 hour here as well. A very, very strong support area, you know. So I think it should retrace or something. But we're going to go to the next session here. Next New York. Oh, wow. Look at that. Retracement. Damn, DJ. So wild. Holy. Look at that. Still now back in that range. Faked out to the upside, faked out to the downside. All right. See, this is, you can't swing this. This is so hard to swing. You can't swing this. Look at the daily. Daily is just ranging, man. Wow. Daily is just, but if you look at the overall, I think daily is still in a downtrend. You know, it's just so hard to trade. Look at this 4 hour. What a mess. What a mess, 4 hour. So let's go towards, so this is 3, 4, 5, 6 a.m. Eastern. All right. So you wake up at 6 a.m. Eastern, and this is what you see. you see that the moves have already happened during London. And when you're coming to the charts, you're just like, oh man, now what do I do? So what you need to do is we need to do some analysis here now. We need to see if we can get some trades here. So let's take a look at the daily first. Daily is heading bearish. There's no doubt about that. Daily is heading bearish, and what we need to see now is that how far can this daily go till, right? Obviously, daily is bearish. So maybe this is the area where daily candle can come down to. You know, what is this? 148. 148 even where daily candle can come down to. But right now, daily candle is also tapping into some sort of a support. This is what we see on the higher time frame, right? So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to the smaller time frame, which is going to be the 4-hour time frame, and we're going to investigate what's happening on the 4-hour time frame. So we go to the 4-hour time frame, and we're going to clean everything up. Clean it, clean, and we zoom in. What we see here is that the 4-hour time frame is approaching some sort of support in a downtrend. So does this mean sell? No, this does not mean sell because we are at a support. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the 1-hour time frame, and on the 1-hour time frame we're going to clean everything up because, you know, like we do. So 1 hour is also coming down to a support, right? So if you're looking for buys, you are looking for a candle to close bullish. Either it's going to be on the 1 hour or it's going to be on the 30-minute, but you are looking for a candle to close bullish. So what we're going to do now is that we will go to the 30-minute, and oh man, look at that mess. I have no idea what's going on. But essentially, price did create a low. You know, price created a low. So we now want to wait for price to create some sort of a high. Because if price can create some sort of high, that would mean that, okay, now we can continue on moving down, and essentially we can continue with our lives heading down. So basically, we're going to wait. We're going to wait to see what happens on the 30 minutes. We want price to create some sort of a resistance per se. Where is all this momentum coming from anyway? Let's take a look at the news. Let's remove all this template, remove, and draw our support. This is our support on the 1 hour. If this support, now here's the thing, if this support gets broken, we are continuing moving down. That's the thing. If this support is broken, we're going to continue moving down. So we have to make sure that if price has made a low, it should make a high and then continue down. Because, wow, look at that retracement. That is some crazy retracement up there. But it's not breaking the high of the previous candle. 30-minute candle is about to close. Look at this 15-minute candle, what it's doing. See this? I think it's doing a retest. About to close in 3, 2. Yeah, this is heading down, man. Look at this 30-minute. This is gonna drop. See, I don't know anyone says, but I think this is gonna drop. Yeah, I think this is gonna drop because look, the previous 30-minute candle closed bullish with no wick on the top. It's coming down to support. Daily candle is indicative of heading down. This is Wednesday, you know, and Wednesday is a high volume day. I think this is the day where, look at this weekly. Yeah, this weekly is heading down too. I think this is the day where GJ just keeps falling and doesn't do a single retest. So what are we going to do? 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 Let's try to have a sell stop. Yeah, let's have a sell stop below this 30-minute low right over here. Let's have a sell stop here. I'm going to enter a 1% sell. then have a, let's do a 3% sell stop. Is going to be 8 pips away, right? 8 pips away. Sell stop, right? So sell stop is below the previous 30-minute candle low, you know, because at this support, if this candle closes bullish, then we're heading up. But if this candle breaks the low of the previous 30-minute candle, then we are heading down. That's the whole point. See, it closed bearish below the, man, this is going to drop. Our sell stop is going to get activated, and we're going to have a trade over here. Wow, look at this 15-minute candles. Holy, dropped, broken down. This is the day when GJ gives, oh yeah, this is the GJ drop. Okay, so what do we do? Close this one. Put this one at break even. Oh shit. Close partial. Close partial, stops at break even, and wow, this is dropping, man. It's coming down. What a drop. Stops are at break even over here. Might get stopped out, but this is a very difficult trade in real trade. No, we actually caught these trades. We had a sell stop. The only thing is that we knew what we were risking. We had a risk impact too. So this is your swing trade here. This will actually tap this area here now. Look at the time. This is 7:15 a.m. 7:15 a.m. Oh, it's tapping that area over here. Would trail the stop? Yeah, I'm looking to trail the stops. So I'm going to bring my stop down to, oh my God, man, this thing is dropping. What time frame is this? 1 hour time frame. So I'm going to bring the stop down to the high of the new 1 hour candle, which is 18 pips. Yeah, because now if this candle retraces and goes bullish, then I want to be out of the trade. So I'm securing 20 pips either way. Jesus, this thing is dying. Wow, okay, let's close partials here. 0.15. Well, this is just go. This is the golden egg, man. We've caught a golden egg over here. Holy smokes. Just dropping 74 pips, 73 pips. Yeah, probably close it here. Actually, let's go towards the next New York session, shall we? Let's go towards the next New York session here. Oh shit, this thing is still dropping. Wow, okay, I'll close this here. Let's take a look on the daily. Ooh, the daily dropped. Came down to this wick here. I wonder what happened. What was this fundamental news? Damn, yeah, I'll close this here. Perfect. Yeah, it must have been some Brexit announcement. Let's go towards, oh shit, it dropped even more. God damn. How much did it drop? 60 pips more. Okay, so London Open, 3, 4, 5, 6 a.m. Eastern. We are back at 6 a.m. Eastern. So what are we going to do now is that we will just chill, and we're going to see on the daily time frame, you know, just as the same thing we do. You know, daily time frame has dropped quite a bit. There's nothing to the left. 4 hour is starting to range. Will it do a retest? Will it correct that move? I don't know, but we are ranging now. See, 1 hour candle has made a support right here, and the other 1 hour candle has created a resistance right over here. Now we are in this range. GBP dropping, question mark. It's ranging so far. It's ranging. If someone thinks it's dropping or going up, you are wrong. This is ranging right now. You have to really understand ranges. This is in a range. So we don't know what's going on. You know, the only thing we do know going on is that it has fallen a lot, right? So if you are looking for buys, you are waiting for a candle to close bullish, you know, something like right over here. If a candle closes bullish, you can probably take a trade like this or like this, you know. So this candle closed bullish, but it's such a weak bullish body. Look at this body, so weak. So we don't know what the fuck's going on over there. So we want to wait for this candle to close, see how it closes. Because if this candle closes bullish, we might have a trade going up to this area. And let's measure this range. Okay, let's measure this range here. This range is, oh, yeah, this would be a good trade, 25 pip range. That would be a really good trade. But we want this candle to close bullish. 30-minute candles are closing bearish. Let's draw our support over here. Support the candles. And there you go. Look at this. All right. Is this a buy or a sell? Can someone tell me? Are you going to buy? Or are you going to sell? What's the first thing that comes to you? The first thing that comes to your mind, you have to do that. If you are saying buys, you have to see, if you're saying buy or sell, you have to go through the notes that we noted in the start of the session. If you didn't make notes, well, then you'll have to rewatch the recording. But for buys, you have to wait for a candle to close bullish. For sells, you can't sell at a support. You know, look at the sells we had here earlier. We had a sell stop. So either you have a sell stop to catch the sell below support, because you can't sell right now because it's at a fucking support, man. It's at a support. You can't buy because candles are bearish, but it just pisses me off. The candles are fucking bearish. You can't buy right now. You have to wait for candles to flip in your direction. If you don't wait for candles to flip in your direction, you will lose all day long. And you will start complaining, I can't win, I can't do this, because you don't follow rules. There are rules in place to trade. So you have to wait for those rules. So now I'm just waiting for this candle to close and see what it's doing. Because now look, now it's time to close bullish. It's time to close bullish at support. So if you go back to the notes we made, that was the exact note we made, that if you're looking for buys and if a candle is bullish at support, you can take a buy. That was a simple note we made. So this candle's about to close in 3, 2, 1. There we go. Candle has closed. You know, candle has closed. So I would want to take a buy over here, which is a 12, 13 pip stop. At the same time, I want the 1 hour candle to close as well. You know, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why I want the 1 hour candle to close. The only reason why is because the 30-minute candle is at this area here. Look at this area, you know. So this is a high traffic area. So now we don't know whether this 1 hour candle is going to close bullish or it's going to close bearish. Because if the 30-minute candle rejects this area, then it's heading down. You know, so for us to know, so we need a higher time frame confirmation, right? Because on this 30-minute confirmation, all we see is a stupid, like a high traffic zone here. So we need a 1 hour time frame confirmation. So I want the 1 hour candle to close bullish to have a confident buy. Even though this might go up, but hey, you know, like you should be willing to miss trades. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for the 1 hour to close to see how it closes. See, look at the 30 minute. Look what it's doing. Look at the 15 minute. Ranging. Just stupid range. It just saved everyone from some stress. So we're gonna wait for this to close here in 3, 2, and close. There we go. 15-minute close, 30-minute close, bearish. 1 hour candle close bullish at support. I think we can take a buy now. What is this? 12 pip stop. How much you guys want to risk on this trade? 1%. Okay, 1%. 1% for Raphael. Anyone else? Oh, Joe wants to risk 10%. 10% for Joe. 5% for SBB. Let's go 5% for SBB. Vegan hot dog is taking no positions. Perfect. No positions for vegan hot dog. Let's see if we win or lose. So the target would be around over here, 25 pips. Might want to close, might want to secure at, secure over here and then let them run and see where they go. All right. 1 hour candle. So the idea is 1 hour candle close bullish at support. So, have a stop below the candle, and as long as the 1 hour candles buys a counter trend, yes, but you have to go back to your notes, man. I'm not even going to repeat that again. I will not repeat that again. So we got 10 pips, 14. What are we doing here? Close this, put this at break even. There you go. Stops are at break even now. If it gets stopped out, oh well, that's okay. Oh, got stopped out. Yeah, it was a nice trade. This is a 30-minute, 15-minute is still bullish. The 15-minute, oh yeah, oh shit. Had to stop us out. Had to stop us out. I think we can take another entry here. Yes, vegan, you're right, but this is the concept. The concept. Talking about the concepts here. I think sometimes, you just need to have a very linear thinking, very binary thinking. Would you re-enter if 30-minute close bullish? Yeah, I think the time frame was moving too fast, or I would have entered when this candle closed bullish too. When this candle closed bullish, I would have entered. Yeah, exactly. But the time frame was moving way too fast, so I couldn't re-enter. But this was a good trade either way. Okay, perfect. Let's go to the next New York session. Good thing this session is being recorded. All right, let's go to next New York. Oh, what? Wow. Where did that come from? Let's take a look. Was this news? No, there's no. President Trump speaks. Oh, Jesus. What is GJ doing here? See, this is where your sell stop would have been activated. Wow, damn. Came up later, but oh well. All right, let's go to next New York session. 9, 10, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 a.m. Eastern. Would you have sell stops if you leave the charts? This week that just went, I had placed 2 buy stops. I had placed 2 buy stops on gold going to bed, and they both ended up in losses. So that tells me I shouldn't include that in my trading plan. I had a guy at work telling other guy to chill out, and they were about fighting. The guy being told to chill said, "Don't tell me what to do," and the other guy kept saying, "Chill out." But to go to the bathroom, but the night people were tired and stressed out. Make news appear in technical news. Yeah, you could not set. Okay, perfect, awesome. So let's do this here. Okay, 6 a.m. Looking at the daily is bearish, man. Damn, there's nothing to the left. Can't see anything. Weak. Look at this weekly candle. God damn, 400 pips. 4 hours still dropping. Man, how do you trade when things are dropping like that? 1 hour still dropping. Does this mean it will drop more? Does it mean it will drop even further? Let's look at 30 minute. 30 minute is, oh man, I think this will drop further. Look at this. Look at, let me just scale this out here. Scale this thing. Now, trading the trend. This is, trading is supposed to be fun. If you're stressing, you're doing it wrong. Yes. So vegan hot dog, I think this is the trade that you would want to take here. Because it seems like this might be dropping here more because the 30-minute candle, it closed below this area. Look at this. Where's my marker? So this was support. This 30-minute candle broke down. This 30-minute candle broke down. So what is the bias? What's the bias? Sell, down. Perfect. Good thing someone didn't say bullish because I had my finger on the kick button. I would have swiftly kicked it. All right, so let's go to, okay, perfect. So if you take a sell here, the stop is going to be 7 pips, but I think we can, let's go to the 1 hour here now. So now looking at the 1 hour candle, this is where reading candles come in handy, right? When you're looking at the 1 hour candle, now this is trading in momentum. So when we're looking at this, let's start to look at this. This 1 hour candle went bearish. This one went all the way down, and someone said, no, my nigga, you went back up. So it closed right over here, right? So this closed as a rejection candle. So when that candle closed as a rejection candle, you expected this candle to continue moving up, but it continued moving down, continued moving down. And then you had this, some sort of retracement. People must have thought, oh yeah, we're making a support to go up to fill this wick. But candle said, no, we are a bad month and we will finish bearish candle with no upper wick, man. So when a candle has no upper, look at the 1 hour break and retest happened twice perfectly. Yes, exactly, Simon. I was looking at the same thing. I think right over here and then right over here. So basically, when this candle has no wick to the top, yes. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to unmute Simon here. Simon is a good guy. Hey, Simon.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, good.
Yeah, I was just looking at this chart. It's just clear break retest on the 1 hour. It's done it twice. And I think if I move my chat box, yeah, you're kind of looking at the same sort of thing now, like in this range here.
Yeah, I was mostly thinking that the next candle shouldn't break the high of the previous one because the previous one has no wick to the top, which means there's no bullish.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
12, 13 pips, 12 pips.
What's the 4 hour saying? There's a lot. I'm seeing no candles to the left on the 1 hour.
Oh yeah, 4 hours. That's
empty space.
The only thing that worries me about the 4 hour is that it formed an hour ago and it might go bullish a little bit. But looking at the 1 hour, it's just screaming that I'm going to retrace and fall. I mean, yeah, I think it's still good. At least fill this wick. If it fills this wick, that's awesome. It's got to stay above the high of the previous one. Coming down, come on. And we got 10 pips. Close one position. Put one at break even. I hope this can turn into a big swing trade. and not get stopped out, because the previous one got stopped out. Oh, nice. Nice. Wow, this is actually going downtown. Let's move further here, faster. Let's go to 30-minute charts. 30 minutes, see 30 minutes? 30 minutes coming down too. So now it's created that support there. Man, god damn, this is moving. 4 hours also moved. There's nothing to the left. Wow. Oh shit, can't even see the chart now. I think this will be the last trade. Last trade we're gonna take. So the previous one we had, what's this? 30-minute chart? The previous one was here, right? We got stopped out. We had a runner got stopped out. So now this is another trade where we have a runner, and let's see if this runner keeps running or the runner gets stopped out. So let's forward one 30-minute candle. Oh wow, see that candle? The 30-minute candle, it closed bullish with no wick to the top. You know, it closed bullish with no wick to the top. There's a high chance for the next candle to go bearish because this candle has no range to the top. Let's forward this candle. Oh shit, went bullish. I guess we're gonna get stopped out. Maybe not. Oh wow. Came down. Yeah, it's doing a retest. I think so too. Simon's right. It's doing a retest for a continued fall. If you look at the 1 hour, man, this looks like this 1 hour is going to just die. So you can probably have a sell stop below this area here. And going down, 15-minute, it's going to go down as well. Probably take another entry here. Oh, maybe should have taken an entry here with stop above the 15-minute candle. But that would have been a very, very big stop loss. Maybe like a 20-foot stop. Thanks, boss. Very educational. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I like to do these simulations myself, like once a week, maybe once in 2 weeks. So you're right. It's really good practice. See, the 30-minute candle is closing bearish now. The 1 hour candle is also closing bearish. Might. Oh, it's dropping. This is a good intraday swing trade. Ooh, 40 pips, 44. Yeah, I'm gonna close this right over here. Close this right here. Yeah, the recording is going to be up later on. I'm going to place it in the drive. I'll give it to, Siad and Simon. It's going to be in Ted's drive. So, everyone should have the recording by the end of today. Let's forward this. Oh, wow. Look at that pullback. Is this a retest for a continued move down? Is it? Can we take a, 15-minute close bearish. Can we take a sell over here? Have a 15 pip stop. Maybe risk less. Let's forward the candle here, because if it's a retest, it should continue down. Oh, nice. We got 20 more pips. Put stops at break even here because, it's a risk-free trade now. Let's forward the next candle. Oh, nice. Still dropping. Can we get 100% if it drops a little bit more? No, got stopped out. Awesome. Perfect. I hope this was educational and answered some questions. Do watch the recap. Do watch this recap. It's going to help you. But I'm going to head off. Everyone have a good weekend. We will see you tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Oh, no, Monday.